It's Madden NFL 24, and we've got C.J. Stroud. He's coming off a nice week throwing the ball. 4 touchdown
the
throws.
onset of fall
It's
weather,
the
certainly
Texans
a welcome
and the 49ers,
occurrence for
and
folks
it's
in
all
Silicon
just ahead on
Valley. And we've got
Madden NFL
football
24.
on a gorgeous day here in Santa Clara as we are situated at Levi's Stadium. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the San Francisco 49ers. Two 1-1 teams here, each looking to move over 500, and we're underway here in week 3. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And a glance here at the man calling the plays under center, their 6'4" quarterback.
For every rookie prospect, there are always nerves involved in this moment. Running your team out to start a game. But there's a reason they brought him in. We're willing to make him their starter today. They believe he can overcome those nerves and lead his team to a victory. We saw him do it at the collegiate level and really make himself into a leader and someone you can envision doing the exact same thing here in the NFL.
The numbers for McCaffrey last week: 20 carries, 82 yards.
And I'm eager to see how they deploy him in this game. Last week, a heavy workload. Do they decide to bring that down a little bit and try and keep him fresh? Or do they say, guess what? He's locked in. Keep handing him the football.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. The throw over the middle, taken in. 15 for the Niners there, and a first down. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. Oh, nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Looking to throw. And he whips that one incomplete there.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Jake Moody now on for the field goal. They'll spot it at the 30, so this is a 40-yard attempt. Even though they didn't find the end zone, they have to be pretty pleased with how they moved the ball on the ground, because we know that that was one of their big goals in this game.
And that really goes through the entire offense, because when you're running the ball effectively, just about everyone's involved. It's not just the guy carrying the football. It's everyone blocking for him, both inside and on the perimeter.
Play action. Stroud now. He's got his man, Schultz, coming across the formation.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved, because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a first down.
And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. Stroud on 3rd down now. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Back out there comes the 49ers offense, ready for their 2nd drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. And how about the quick feet there as he made a man miss on his way to a solid gain of 7. 2nd down and right back to McCaffrey. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Well, they're making a real first-quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old-school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. 57 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. 2nd and 4. He can't get him down. He'll get it inside the 20. Touchdown, 49ers. A great effort there. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Niners are able to extend their lead. Jake Moody now for the point after. He's got it, and now it's a 10-0 lead here in the opening quarter. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Stroud now on 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Again on 2nd down, it's Stroud. Throw left side, complete. That's Schultz. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. Stroud. And that is incomplete here. You look at this Niner defense. They were excellent a week ago in the victory over Arizona.
And what I saw on film was nearly an unstoppable pass rush. They had 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries. So now do you just max protect on offense, keep everyone in, and run, 1 or 2 receiver routes to make sure your quarterback stays up? We'll soon find out.
Christian McCaffrey and his 49er teammates back onto the field. And no doubt he's come out of the gate strong. Only in week 3, and you see the numbers thus far.
And we always talk about identity, setting a tone, getting the groundwork laid for the season or for a game. And that's what they've done with the running game so far. It reminds me of when I first went to the University of Tennessee. And believe it or not, I was a quarterback for a day and a half. And the first practice session, the first play we ran was 28 pitch, which is a toss sweep. And I remember the offense coordinator saying, that's our identity, that's our bread and butter, that's the basis of our offense. We got to get that down right here, right now. I think we're seeing some of that in this running game here.
So did you not get that down, and that's why you were moved to the defense, or what?
I don't know for that reason, but I do know I saw a couple of guys throw, and immediately they were saying, you need to learn how to backpedal.
Hey, you turn into a heck of a DB, though, partner. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 46. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. 11 yards there, just like last play. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. Up the gut, McCaffrey. Pretty nice, aggressive run there before being brought down just inside of the 30. Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. 2nd and 10. Touchdown! Brandon Ayuk, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Now Moody for the PAT. He's got it, and it's 17-0. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Now they'll throw it with Stroud here, 1st and 10. Wiggles free. They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. Stroud sets up the play action. Catch is made. It's Schultz on the out route. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a 1st down. 1st and 10, it's Pierce. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. 2nd down and 6 now. Stroud off the play fake. Swings this one out wide for Pierce. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And now 1 yard to go on third down. 3rd and 1, Stroud. He's got his running back out of the backfield. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. 1st and 10, it's Stroud. Got a man over the middle, it's Williams. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for the... Stroud is hit, and the ball is loose.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Now here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Second time in this game, Charles, the ball is squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands. Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold on to the football while being jostled?
There's receiver Brandon Ayuk as San Francisco's offense returns to the field. He's doing what he's capable of, having a solid game. Not the most amazing game. He's not over 100 yards, but a good game so far.
And you just know that mentally, he feels like he's one catch away from turning it into a great game and starting on that road. And the defenders are well aware of that, too. They've got to figure out a way to not let that escalate. Keep him right in this zone here and call it a day, because otherwise he can really decimate them.
Better believe they are well aware of his playmaking ability. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4. 2nd and 6. Got a man, that's Ayuk. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 23. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Christian McCaffrey, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Niners take a 3-touchdown lead. So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And he returns this to the 22. And here comes the Texans now. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 10. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Pierce takes it straight ahead. Able to break through that initial contact and winds up getting about 3 there. It's 2nd down. Meanwhile, Stroud's throw taken in by Watkins here. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Here's Stroud. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd. He's got the leg, but it's no good. He missed it right, and this will stay a 3-touchdown game. Well, now they'll start 3 yards shy of midfield after that long 57-yard miss. They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. From the 43, here's 2nd down and 5. The throw over the middle taken in. They'll give him 4 yards there. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. It goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. So this lead, Charles, just continuing to swell here in the first half.
Well, it's interesting. When we talked to them prior to the game, they told us that their game plan was take no prisoners, and they've lived up to it so far because everything has worked. No guarantee that'll continue, but all in all, this coaching staff's got to be very pleased by what they've seen.
Stroud to the air on 1st and 10. Fights him off, and he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25. And this time they'll just keep this on the ground. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. On 1st down, here's Stroud. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. But that one is going to sting. First play of the 3rd quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this 3rd quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. And you come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
Eluding the pressure right. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown.
Sometimes you get a 1st and goal, and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line, and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on 1st down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Stroud now on 1st and 10. That is caught. It's Williams. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a 1st down. Now they'll go play action here with Stroud. He's got it to Williams. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. Stroud now on 2nd down. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Williams. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Pierce now up the middle. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on 3rd down.
Oh, look at this. A flip to the kicker. He's going to try to run for it. And they're able to pick up the 1st and keep possession. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here. 1st and 10. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Stroud working out of the gun. But now he's swallowed up and taken down. And you get the feeling, Charles, yeah, he's got the 2 sacks now, but he may get more here. We still got a quarter and then some to go.
And the way that he is playing this game, it reminds me of one of the best golfers in the world who can use every club in the bag and make a great shot. That's what he's doing with his pass rush moves right now, showing a little bit of everything. They have no way of stopping him.
I'm kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit third quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag and just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
Now a play fake here on first down. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20. Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Give him 22 there on the third down conversion. Back to throw again. And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete. That's going to be caught by Samuel. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another first down. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. Now he's into the clear again. Touchdown, 49ers. Christian McCaffrey, 43 yards. And the 49ers have taken a 5-touchdown lead. The extra point try now for Moody. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Now they'll throw it with Stroud here, 1st and 10. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Williams. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Stroud out of the gun here. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. That one a first down pickup of 8. And movement here by one of the Texans up front. In comes the flag. The false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. That's caught again by Schultz.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
Here's Stroud. And he finds his target. It's Schultz. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 1st and 10, it's Stroud. And that's incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series, because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They'll run here with Pierce. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. 3 red zone trips have yielded just 2 field goals for them to this point, so they'll be searching. Touchdown, Texans! Quez Watkins from 3 yards out, and the Texans are able to claw one back. Now Cade York for the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down to 28. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And his throw here's incomplete. 2nd and 10 here as we roll along in quarter number 3 from Santa Clara. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on E. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered, because had the defense gotten it, they were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
Yeah, and then you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball in a very advantageous position.
And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. 2nd and 10. Stroud to throw yet again here. That one complete. It's Tank Dell. A big one there for the Texans, 18 yards. Stroud looking to throw. Wide open is Watkins. He's got him. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. The throwing again is Stroud. That's to the pylon and incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. 3rd and goal, Stroud. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Tank Dell, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Texans get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Extra point by York is up and good. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. And able to get this out to the 25. Now Brandon Ayuk ready to bring out the rest of this offense here for this upcoming series. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it?
Right.
Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
He's got his target. That's complete. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
And even with the game seemingly in hand, they're continuing to fire away, pressing the ball down the field. Listen, it's worked all day. No reason to go away from it now.
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Now here's a throw that's complete. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. The Niners on 3rd down. 6 conversions and 9 tries. They've done a great job of picking these up. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. They'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a 1st down.
Brandon, this can be so demoralizing for a defense. They've had 2 opportunities to get off the field. They haven't gotten it done. So now your coordinator, he's going to call every blitz that he has, any type of exotic, something that they haven't seen before. And he's also telling the defensive lineman, don't worry about holding people up. Just get in gaps and try and make a big play.
And not only not getting off the field on 2 opportunities, clock continuing to run. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Jake Moody now on for the field goal. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And his kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Stroud to the air on 1st and 10. He finds his man, complete. It's Schultz. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup. Stroud to throw it. Swings this one out wide for Pierce. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple. And Stroud now to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Watkins. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down. Stroud. That's underneath to Pierce. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be 2nd down. Here goes Stroud again. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Able to find the open man. That's complete. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Stroud will look to throw once more. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Stroud now on second down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Throwing now is Stroud. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal. Again, it's Stroud. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Mike Williams from 3 yards out. And the Texans get a bit closer. And there's going to be a stoppage here. The booth wants to take another look at this potential touchdown. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How's the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds?
And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. Down the numbers. There he goes. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. 170 yards on the ground for him so far. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Niners, it's back-to-back victories now after the Week 1 defeat as they move to 2-1.